Hey guys, Apple Advisor here, back with another video. And yes guys, even though I just made the channel yesterday, I have a video that I want to talk about to you today. And so it is about the latest event that Apple made yesterday. And it's about the iPhone 8, the iPhone X, and I'll also be talking about Apple Watch Series 3 and Apple TV 4K. So let's get on to it. Let's first talk about the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, because as y'all know, they are this almost the exact same design as the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, but they do have a huge difference. And I know what you're thinking, it's not wireless charging. But yeah, I just gave you one clue. It is a little bit of wireless charging, but the glass back, which makes it wireless charging possible, it's how do I say this? It's very durable. Like, it will not break if you like drop it, instantly. It's very durable compared to like the Galaxy S8 and the Note 8. They have Gorilla Glass. This one is actually made by Apple, and it is more durable than the Gorilla Glass. So yeah, it's really good. And it matches perfectly with the colors, space gray, silver, and the new gold that they just made, and it looks really nice. It still has water and dust resistance, but sadly it hasn't upgraded to waterproof. So if you guys were gonna like throw in the pool and wait like an hour, it'll most likely, die, and you have to put it in rice. And yeah. It has a True Tone display, which means that if you own an iPad Pro, you would know what this is. But True Tone display is when you basically, in wherever you have your phone, the light that reflects to your phone, it will change. It'll make it more energy efficient when you have the phone on, and it's better for your eyes. So it's really cool. It comes with the iPhone 8, the 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10. So, and also the iPad Pros, but if you want to check that out for yourself, it's fine. It has a better screen, better display. Cameras. Now, yes, they do look the same, but internally they are different to make better it has better sensors, better color filters. And yeah, obviously I'm reading from this, but I'm trying to like translate it so that way you can understand. Basically, it helps, like, the better cameras help like taking better photos, better pictures, because I know most of you guys have like Instagram, Snapchat, and you're trying to take a picture. Well, now it's better on the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and yes, also the iPhone 10. On the iPhone 8 Plus, you get portrait mode. If you know what portrait mode is, it helps you take like better portraits of yourself, but they did upgrade it to make it better with portrait lighting. It's in beta. Once the iPhone 8 comes out, it will be in beta and you can try it out. You could see, like, for example, you could change it to look like it's stage lighting, like spotlight almost, but not quite, you know. So there's still optical zoom on the iPhone 8 Plus. Sadly, it's not on the iPhone 8 though. Same thing, it goes up to 10x for photos and 6x for videos, so that's really, really good. If you want to like videotape from far away, you could just use that and you can zoom in 6 times better than normal. Faster graphics. Now, I know most of you guys game on like your iPads and stuff, But if you want to take them on your phone, it's good too because of the new chip that Apple made, which is the A11 Bionic, which meaning that Apple is trying to convince how good the chip is by calling it the Bionic. 70% faster than the A10, which is in the iPad Pros, and so that makes it a better overall. It's more power efficient, better battery life, things like that. And once more augmented realities, they make more apps that you can do that. You can pretty much basically do what this is showing, like just like what Snapchat does, it's the same thing. And then my favorite thing about it is the wireless charging. Now, as you can see here, they made a wireless charging pad, which is, it's not out yet, so these two are not out yet. Like, I forgot what they called it. AirPower. See, it says it's coming out in 2018. You can pretty much set down your iPhone, Apple Watch, and your AirPods, and they will all charge at the same time. That's very convenient for when you want to go on the road, and instead of bringing multiple chargers, you bring this one and you could charge all of them at the same time. And also, this is faster than charging with the cable, so that is better overall. And then that's just saying like how iOS 11 is going to change the iPhone. So yeah. So the A Plus is the same thing, how I was explaining, better graphics, all that stuff. And let me go back. So now we're going to talk about the iPhone X. Now, yes, I know what you're thinking. What happened to the iPhone 9? Well, since this is called the iPhone 10th Anniversary Edition, it's not quite calling it the iPhone 10. It's pretty much calling it the iPhone 10th Anniversary Edition, which means it's not going to interfere with the iPhone lineup. But what that is probably going to mention is that Apple will most likely do this. Next year, the iPhone 9 will come out. Now, yes, the iPhone 10's out, but they will still fill in the gap that they, skipped from the iPhone 8 to iPhone 10. They're going to make the iPhone 9, and since they have the iPhone 10, they're going to skip and do the iPhone 11. So most likely, that's just me saying that, but thinking about it logically, it most likely will happen like that. So this is a 5.8 inch display. Now, that is just as big as the display almost on the iPhone 8 Plus, but not size-wise. It's actually in between the size of the iPhone 8 and the 8 Plus. So it is a tiny phone, but a larger display. So, as you can see, if you know iPhone and stuff, right here there's no home button. Now what happened to it? If we scroll down here, this will explain what you do without a home button. Right here, you just swipe up. If you didn't see that, just re-look at the video. But what happened was the person was in the Mail app, and what they did, they swiped up on the little, if I show you right, nope, there's one right here. This little line here is the new home button. And so what you do, you swipe up to get rid of the app, swipe halfway to multitask, and let me show you. So these, I mean, they're your Wi-Fi, battery level, cellular data level, things like that, in your time. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you swipe up, if you want to go to Control Center, it'll obviously take you only to the home. But now they made a different way. So what you have to do, if you want to get to the Control Center, you see the battery level, the Wi-Fi. You swipe down on that, and you get to the Control Center. If you go to the other one, which is the time, you swipe down on that to go to the Control Center. So this phone, basically what you're doing, you're swiping instead of physically pressing on the home button to double tap to get rid of all your things, multitask. Now you're more of swiping to get to stuff. Now, that means since no home button means no Touch ID. So they made Face ID, which I know Samsung already made it before, but it was not as good as this. Because with the Samsung, people could like put a picture of someone and they can unlock the phone. So that's pretty much like the worst thing that can happen. But on a Face ID, they won't let you do that because what Face ID does is scans every single part of your skin to unlock your phone. So with pictures, it won't do that because it's a picture. It's just like a piece of paper, so it wouldn't do that. So that makes it smarter than what Samsung did. And you can now the only way it will not unlock is if you close your eyes. But no matter if you have a beard, if you grow out a beard, if you have glasses, if you have a hat on, if you change your hair, it'll still work because it's recognizing the face, not your appearance, you know? And so this is what it's just showing. With that, you will be able to do the portrait mode with the selfie. So that's a big upgrade because on the iPhone 8 Plus, you can't do that. But on this, you can. So if you want to take better selfies, you will be able to do it with the iPhone 10. And something new with the iPhone 10 is Animojis, which it uses the camera that's built both in the front and the back for doing new emojis that you can talk with the emojis. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, you can do that on Snapchat, but now Apple made its own Animojis instead. So the camera is faced not as normal as like an iPhone 8 or 8 Plus is. And yes, some people might think it's ugly, but there's a reason to it. Because now, people who normally take pictures like this, or like this, you will have better pictures because of how it's angled so that way you could take better pictures. And they did this because most companies now, like Samsung, are copying Apple by making the 8 Plus camera the same thing. So this is something that Apple did original, so this is different than anybody else can do. And so, also when you zoom in, you will have better, zooming, so that way you could take better pictures like this and like this. Also, there's a microphone right there if you can see it. And there's your flash, and then the cameras are separate, whereas the iPhone 8, they're together. And now they're separate here with the light in the middle. And they made it the light in the middle, so that way when you take pictures, the light isn't obstructing the two cameras. So it's really cool. What else? I think that's it for the iPhone. So now let's look at the Apple Watch Series 3. Let's go there right now. Now, the Apple Watch Series 3 got rid of the Series 2, obviously. But this is different. Apple Watch Series 3 has two different kinds. You either get the regular Series 3, or you can get the one with cellular. And you can tell the difference between the cellular and the thing just by looking at the red inside the digital crown, which is the Apple Watch's home button. And with that, it's connected with your phone. So yeah, it's the same idea as the Series 2, but now it's not connected just with Bluetooth. Because now with cellular data, you can connect without Bluetooth, and you'll be able to use your Apple Watch even without your phone. So this is a huge upgrade, and you're not getting another line. You're using the same phone number for your Apple Watch. So it will be the same overall. New watch bands, that's kind of, I kind of saw that happening. But what's different is that now the woven watch band and the sport one have come together to make a woven sport band. So they still have the plastic ones, the plastic/rubber ones, but this one, it's also now a sport band too. So now you can use it in the water as well. What else? Better battery, better display overall. Like, it's really good with the display. And better battery, faster overall. It's a pretty good upgrade to me. And last thing, and it's the Apple TV 4K. Now, yeah, I know some people, they don't like Apple TV, or they don't really care about the TV, they care about the phone. But these are for the people who do care. Apple TV has now made a 4K, Apple TV. But, you could still get the original Apple TV if you have an old TV that doesn't have 4K. And you could tell if your TV has 4K because if you look at the model in the back of your TV, or if you already know that's a 4K TV, then you're good. So, this is just like the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. You could get the PS4. It's still pretty good. But the PS4 Pro is better because of the 4K graphics. So that's what Apple just did now. They made a 4K Apple TV for those who have a 4K TV. If you get the 4K TV on a regular TV, it's not going to work as good. Might as well just get the regular Apple TV, and that would be just cheaper, So, if you don't know what 4K is, it's the new 1080p, which is way, way better. And hold on, I'll show you more. Okay, so this came from the Apple event, if you saw this. They showed just regular 4K, which is really good. Like, it's not bad. But Apple TV 4K comes with HDR, which makes it more vibrant with colors. So they got the HDR, which is high dynamic range, which, long story short, it's just pretty much better graphics overall. And much faster. And, yeah, like, if you could tell, look at, like, how, in the NBA game, Curry was trying to reach the ball from LeBron. And, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to tell you, like, which phone you should get, either the iPhone 8, the 8 Plus. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make another video for that. But thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in watching the next video. And yeah, guys, that's all. Peace, guys. Bye.